hands up on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
What's up? It's Govia backstage at Tomorrow World. I guess you could call it Aoki World. He goes by the name of Steve Aoki. What's up, brother? How are you?
What's going on? How you doing?
Are you getting ready for another set tonight?
Yeah, I got 2 sets. I do a set with Afrojack. We call it Afroki, and we have a song actually. Our next song is called Afroki. It's coming out, and then I close out the festival.
Last night I was watching multiple stages, and you made an appearance probably at least 3 out of all the stages there.
Yeah, I did a Dim Mak stage, like a Dim Mak set.
Yeah.
I played like all this new Dim Mak music, and then I played a back-to-back set with Laidback Luke and Dimitri Vegas at Laidback Luke stage.
Yeah.
And then had fun, played a bunch of really cool songs with him. Yeah, I mean Luke is an old friend to me. Like he asked me to do a set, and I was like, sure, why not? I mean, if I'm here, I mean that's the thing. Is like if I'm available is always like the main issue. I've produced actually 3 different studio sessions with Luke, even previous to Turbulence. So we have a long history of producing together and being friends. Dimitri Vegas and Mike and myself have 2 songs that made it in the Tomorrowland after movie for this year.
Nice.
One's called We Are Legend and one's called Feedback. So, you know, it's like I love those guys, and we did Fat Brahms last year. We wrote that song together last year. So.
Have you seen the video of when you did you're caking someone and you're throwing it from the stage, and it's a guy in a wheelchair?
Of course, I've seen the video.
Did you? What's the deal with that? Did you plan that?
I'm very, very, very proud of how...
You did not nail that shot.
What are you talking about?
You were aiming for him?
Why else would he was lifted up?
That is unbelievable.
I swear I don't understand how I did it. I don't get it. And it was just, not just the timing, but like the fact that it was being recorded. Like I've hit some people far and just locked on, and it has hit them, and no one recorded that, and it's like that one was recorded.
The people that actually get the cake to the face, they are so stoked about it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a sugar rush, you know.
What kind of cake do you use?
Ones with lots of sugar, frosting.
No specific cake?
No, it's more about like I want to make sure that these cakes feel soft and
don't knock someone out.
Yeah. You're supposed to get hit in the face with a lot of love and sugar and soft, pillowy kind of dough.
But your Aokify tour, you have Waka Flocka, you have Borgor, and in Chicago, I know specifically you have Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell's gonna play I think 4 or 5 shows on the tour.
First glance, it seems random. How did you decide you wanted to tour with these people?
I've been doing lots of different kinds of touring, and I did this tour about 4 months ago with Kendrick Lamar across 3 weeks of shows in the U.S. And we hit like college markets. We didn't do like big cities. We did like outside the big cities in like proper colleges. And I saw the crowds were so diverse, and we sold out every show. So I just realized it works. Like hip hop and dance music with the right artists can work together. And I saw how harmonious the crowds were, and so that's why on this tour I was like, we gotta get a hip hop artist that has the same kind of vibe. And I saw Waka Flocka's YouTube videos, and I was like,
you want to talk energy? That dude is nuts.
Exactly. So he speaks for like, you know, people that know his shows already know that his sets are on fire. He's gonna bring a whole new thing to the whole show. Borgor is my homie. He brings a whole different element of music and a whole crop of fans. I'm doing a collaboration actually with Waka and with Borgor.
How do you want to be remembered further on down the line? Like,
the backbone of everything I do, and like my sole inspiration of, you know, in the most generic sense, is music. You know, the first kind of thing I found in my life when I was a teenager was music. I was a lost kid, and I found punk, hardcore at that moment. And I established identity, formed a lifestyle, bonded and found a community, built a community with friends.
It seems like you're merging so many different communities together too. You're talking about punk, but we were just talking about hip hop.
You know, through the evolution, it's all music. It's all like variations and forms. And I've been playing, performing, writing music since I was 15. At the end of the day, like everything else, the cake and the champagne, the boats, That's for the moment. That's for like to make the moment special and crazy and fun and eventful. And then the music is what is like, you know, I think that shouldn't die. And hopefully like that will carry, you know.
I don't know if this is true. I remember actually hearing about an article where you're talking about how you're not that good at DJing.
When I started with vinyl turntables, with, you know, records, back in 2003. And I'll admit I was really bad. It's like people practice before they like go do a DJ set.
Yeah.
I didn't own turntables, so I would practice while I was DJing. But I played a bar that was my party.
Yeah.
It was like a dim mak party, and the cool thing about the party is that no one could DJ. It was like me and a couple friends, and then we'd have bands come and DJ with us, like Interpol and Yeah Yeah Yeahs and Block Party and bands like that. It was like an indie hipster party, and we were playing hip hop. Playing like DJ Cool, Let Me Clear My Throat, to like Poison and shit like that. So yeah, at that time I was really bad, but I learned.
Yeah.
I learned through the course of DJing. I learned how to beat match. I'll tell you, beat matching with vinyl is very different than beat matching with Serato vinyl.
Oh, absolutely.
Or beat matching with CDJs. It's a whole different art form, and it's very difficult. And if people can do it, I give them respect and props. It's different. Like I'm DJing with Serato video on CDJs because I have videos interspliced with the music.
Yeah.
So it's real-time video and DJ mixing.
Well, it's refreshing to see someone with your experience to understand the movement of technology. I've talked to a lot of vinyl type DJs that hate on the technology.
Like diehard DJs were growing up in LA, like, you know, Z-Trip. No one thought, I was surprised when you moved over to Serato, but then like you have to carry 1 million inch crates around. Did with AM too. You know, AM was like, has a zillion records.
And you were tight with DJ
Luckily
AM,
for me, I was fortunate to be close with him, and he actually taught me a lot. He taught me how to scratch. You know, like there's a lot of things that you'd be surprised that I actually learned. But not very good at scratching, but like I could do a couple crab scratches here and there.
On behalf of all the haters of DJing who think that, you know, it's nothing but pressing play, what do you have to say to them as far as what you do up there?
You're a conductor creating a musical narrative. You know, it's like a storyline that you're presenting to the crowd in a certain way that's you know, is unique to that particular set, that particular moment, with that particular crowd. You know, you have to be there to experience something like that. You know, instead of criticizing from like YouTube, watching it online or something like that.
Do you think you're the Jay-Z of EDM music?
Absolutely not. No.
Not even close?
No, I'm not eloquent. We got the Dim Mak team, and it's very diverse of a team. It's not just one particular sound, like Infected Mushroom doing what they do best, and to Dirty Phonics, to Borgor now, who's now a new addition to the Dim Mak roster.
Looking forward to your tour with all these people and the projects out of the wazoo. I don't even know which one to touch upon.
I'll be playing a couple new ones. Like in 2 weeks I have a single called Renew to Life coming out, which is different from like the recent records. I mean, it's closer to Singularity. It's a big vocal record, and it's very progressive. I'm proud of this one. I wanted to do like more of a proper dance record than more of my like blazing kind of hard electro drops.
Well, you're pretty much mainstream now. I see you on TV all the time with with the soul.
Okay.
Now you're Aokifying everyone. By the way, how long have you been growing your hair for?
I just leave it at this length. It's like kind of just ungroomed. I'm like a caveman. Like I don't really.
You have nice shine and bounce. You don't do anything to your hair at all. What do you do to keep that shine and bounce, brother?
What do cavemans do? They like some stone on the ground, rub it around, some like fucking salt water.
Thanks for checking in with us. I really appreciate it.
Wake up! It's Steve Aoki. You listen to GOVIA Radio, bitch.
I'm Japanese.
AZN, dude. That's the fucking hipster.
Cameraman.
Japanese,
yo, behind the camera, in front of the camera. Asian. Asians.
Yeah, Asians.
Taking over.
We're Asians, man.
Asian slanted eyes. You know what's a defining trait? Slanted eyes.
Aokified. Mine are kind of slanted.
Mustache. Sometimes they don't have. They can't grow the facial hair. Sometimes that means they don't have much hair because you know we've evolved in that hairless element of just like running fast. Like you know, like a biker shaves their legs and they go faster. You don't have to do that, man. We fast.
Wow.
Fast. Rapido mente.